Welcome to another edition of Touring with Us. Here I take you on a solo journey, and hopefully it is something that you'll never forget for many years and centuries to come. Come with me and I'll show you where I'm going. Now if you stand directly on this path here, as I'll show you there, in the far distance, of course you can see Coople School. I don't know how it's pronounced, Couples, not quite sure, but of course it's definitely Coople School. It has been standing there since I was a child, so yeah, I do remember it just being one building, and the recent building has been, of course, next to it there, as you can see. But the main point of my bit of a speech here is that the beautiful skyline here, if you come here on a really good day, you'll see that, of course, the sky is absolutely beautiful from this very standing point. We're now coming down what is known as a path that leads you to Shannon Field. I don't often walk up very much hills, although we do have a lot of hills in Haverhill that we can walk up from time to time, which is over in that direction. I have to literally walk up the hill to get a bus, for example. And it's coming back from the town can be a struggle for those people that are unfit, but for those people who are fit, it won't be a problem at all whatsoever. We'll probably head into that sort of direction, over where my thumb is pointing, on that sort of direction over there, and we'll head over that direction at a later stage. But for now, we'll just stick to this route here, which will take you right the way up to that area, and then eventually onto another field, which I'll talk about in just a second. But let's have a look at the moon here. You can see it from here. I don't know if I can zoom in quickly. Is that a good picture at home? It might be. Give you an idea of a moon there. I've got my disguised trousers here. I don't know if I'm going to be spotted by that, although there are a few people up on the path there. They might even spot me like this. Someone's got their Hoover on there. I can hear it from a mile away. So we're going to head up to this direction here. The path leads up to the next field, which I'll talk about in just a second, as I promised to do. Well, just for you lot, the people at home, this is the answer that you have been waiting for. Hopefully you can see all that, but just in case you can't, it is welcome to Emperor's Green. That's where we are right this minute. Just in case you want to know where we are, here's the map, and I wonder how many people have actually spotted that. You can see basically where I've actually literally walked up and down there, and then from that path here, well, somewhere lurking around the lines, and then up towards that way. And I'm probably, I would guess, around about here. I might be wrong, but yeah, I'm probably standing on that point here, actually. Yeah, there you go, there's the play area, and just behind that is where I am. So this is what it says here: enjoy yourself on this site, but please keep dogs under control and clean up after them. Take your litter home with you. Do not camp on the site or light any fires. Further details on the management of this site, please contact Park Service here, which the number is actually there. Now this park here behind me has actually been standing there since I was a child as well. It's been sort of changed so dramatically over the years, and I can remember when it was just a tractor park, but I don't know if anybody has pictures of that. But of course this is what it's like today, and I can remember in the first pandemic part when it all was kicking off in April in 2020, of course this park was closed. And I do have sort of footages or maybe pictures of the signs that were actually in place there. I don't know if it is you watching this or me just feeling like this. I always feel that someone's actually watching me wherever I'm going here. It just feels in that sort of scenario. I don't know what you think your end, but of course it is getting dark here. I'm going to move on to that direction here. So as the light is dimming here, I will take another route different to what I took last time. Yeah, I was trying to point to that way actually, so that's the route I will take next. They still got the COVID signs of April, or maybe actually December, which they haven't actually changed. So I find that really, really fascinating that it's still got the signs up, which are the old signs obviously. Yeah, I wonder where that light was coming from, because I actually don't know. Very mischievous that. Anyway, that's another thing altogether. It is getting dark here, so apologies if the picture is a little bit poor. This is the Emperor Green, which we'll probably do more of during the day in the summer. Fantastic place to walk to, and lovely beautiful trees. It actually eventually leads over to Keddington, lovely village on the other side, and that'll take you a good 45 minutes if you walk fast, and probably not ideal to do in the winter time, more the summer, where people do a lot more kind of walks. They're doing a lot more walks, and yeah, you can see the COVID sign is still there. Let's see what date it is actually. As look at this, there you go. June the 1st shows you how old this is. Perhaps I'll pick up COVID with it, but no, yeah, better take my hand off just in case. But anyway, I'm not that worried really. But anyway, that's another thing altogether. This camera does show up good in sort of low light. It really, really does, and I'm glad that you can still see me here as it is getting dark. But I can safely say, I remember on this field here, I'll probably talk about it more in the summer, that there used to be actually one pole of a goal, well, actually a size of a goal, planted here by the council. It's not here. If anybody actually has photos of it, please do let me know as well. But yeah, I still got that feeling of being watched. I don't know what it is. It feels really, really strange and very peculiar. So yeah, if peculiar is the same sort of word, I think it is. A bit funny, you know, that kind of thing. That is what I mean. So I'm basically telling you what I mean by the word peculiar. But on that note, I'm feeling okay, I'm feeling fine. You just don't know what's around the corner and who's behind you, running behind you, in particular this sort of area, and at night as I am now. And perhaps one day we'll do a ghost run, but of course, yeah, you'd have to do it very, very safely on that particular note. It's probably better to do a ghost tour during the day rather than night time, in particular at Wilsey Rectory in sort of Wilsey Essex area. But yeah, that's a later stage on that particular note, but it is a nice area if you ever go there. But anyway, we're going to take you through an alleyway now, which leads you onto Orkney Close, which then leads you on to the main part of the Wilsey, where the bus goes round one way. It's currently going twice because of the lockdown. It's going round twice around Haverhill, starting at the bus station. That is because of, you know, dropping off and dropping on and that kind of thing. So we're going to head through that way. Please come with me. Last week it was actually quite on the icy side, so you have to be very careful. So yeah, I'm back on the main track, so yeah, I keep dry as possible here. You've got lovely light here, which actually these lights here, these lights are so lit up. Well, of course they go red to begin with and then orange eventually, and of course it's good that they have one here. But I think the council should actually put them up all night like they do in Great Yarmouth. if you notice, mainly on the seafront of Great Yarmouth, you'll see that the lights are on all night, and these actually switch off around about 11:30, even when the time difference comes in, you know, the extra hour or the miss hour that we have. But yeah, so this path actually takes you through to Awkwardly Close, and then eventually, as I said, to the Wilsey, as I spoke about. So, as I don't often do a night version of Touring With Us, as I pretty much did one slightly last time, but of course this is getting too dark for me anyway, even though it looks light. Actually it does look light, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm going to end it here, right on this moment here. Thank you very much for watching Touring With Us. Keep your thumbs up, keep sharing our videos, whatever you like to do. Until next time, stay safe, and most importantly, each other. From myself, Nick C, and of course the one that's not with me today is Julian C. But till next time, please check out our other videos, and we are looking forward to our continuous episodes of Touring With Us. Well, let's hope you've enjoyed the video. Till next time, take care.